Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 51. If you guys happen to be new here, first of all, feel free to subscribe. Essentially, this has now become a weekly series on the channel where we discuss sneakers that receive updates throughout the week. For example, some of those may potentially include some Yeezys, Jordans, and more. But with that short little intro out of the way, why don't we jump right into the first update. Kicking it off on February 22nd for $220 each, we will be getting 3 more Yeezy 350 V2 regional pairs. These will include the Earth, which will release in North and South America, then Taillight in Europe, finally the Flax in Asia. Now, despite these being region exclusive, stock is still high and demand isn't too significant, so sizes under 7 should still be easy small profit. And in addition to that, I wouldn't expect to see what you guys saw with the Marshes, which was sort of the opposite of what we normally expect, where sizes under 7 actually performed poorly in comparison to the larger sizes. I would attribute that to them being exclusive to Yeezy supply. Perhaps that had something to do with that, but it was certainly very unusual, and we likely won't be seeing that again unless it's another Yeezy supply exclusive, whereas these are not. Moving on from those though, the Yeezy 700 mnvn in orange will release for $220 on February 28th. They will unfortunately be in-store exclusive to large cities such as Paris, LA, and Shanghai. Now, of course, this is subject to change, and I certainly do hope it does change because I would love to see an online release for these. Now, moving on, courtesy of Ear to the Street, we have a detailed in-hand look at the Yeezy Foam Runner. These release spring for $75. But anyway, that'll conclude it for Yeezys. Right now, let's move on to some Jordans. Kicking it off, just a reminder that the Pine Green Jordan 1 drops February 29th for $170. These should be easy small profit in sizes under 10, but nothing too crazy. On to the next one, we got a mock-up of the Carnival Jordan 4, courtesy of Z Sneakerheads. These release April 26th for $190. Now, in addition to those, we also got a mock-up of the Jordan 4 Pine Green, those of which are dropping August 5th for $225. Now, we're not done with Jordan 4s. We actually have one more, those of which I think you guys are most excited for, and that is the Jordan 4 Union collaboration. Now, what initially began as a rumor due to cryptic tweets from Union has now been confirmed by further tweets from Union. Now, this occurred a decent time ago, but I never had a chance to explain this in a sneaker updates video, so I did figure it was worthy of mentioning now. Now, their essential goal will be to create a subtly deconstructed Jordan 4 while appearing to be reminiscent of the original Jordan 4 design by Tinker Hatfield, very similar to what we saw with the premise for the Tinker Jordan 3s, in addition to the deconstructed and slightly aged vibe from the Union Jordan 1s. But anyway, moving on from those, that is something that we are all going to be excited for, but unfortunately they're not going to be releasing for a decent bit of time. So now moving on, courtesy of GOAT, we have more detailed images of the UNC Jordan 3. These drop March 7th for $190. Finally, for Jordans, last but certainly not least, Virgil has now confirmed the other Jordan 5. However, it's not exactly what mock-ups suggested. It appears that he'll be using the Jordan 5 Fire Red as a base. The confusion about the tan Jordan 5 derives from the age toning to the white pair that will be seen on these. This pair will also drop for $225, and of course, guys, this is going to be extremely profitable, and it'll have an incredible margin, of course. So feel free to subscribe and turn on post notifications just so you're 100% updated on these and also any other sneaker that we're mentioning today. Now, with Jordans out of the way, moving on to some miscellaneous sneakers. Kicking it off, we have another Supreme Air Force 1 collaboration. This is certainly a more basic pair. They're essentially just plain black and white Air Force 1s with a small Supreme brand on the back of the sneaker. These will release in April. And of course, even though they are pretty basic, because of that Supreme branding, you can expect these to be pretty profitable. And finally, for the last update for today, in addition to the upcoming string Fear of God 1s, we will also be seeing a triple black pair. But that'll be essentially it for today's video. Feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy or you perhaps learned a thing or two. Also, subscribe and turn on post notifications just so you're 100% updated on any sneaker that's upcoming. With that, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Why are you always in my way, knocking me over every single day? Get your foot off my foot. I should have run the other way. Now there's just one thing to say. Get your foot off my foot.
Get your foot off my foot. Yeah! Get your foot off my foot. Oh!